Hey everybody, welcome to my last review of the year. This is the last day of 2021. Thank goodness, not been a brilliant year for everybody, but hey ho, it's on its way out, and look forward to next year. So quick uncut update of everything. First of all, welcome to the garage. As you can see, I've got a lighting problem. You can probably pick it up on there. Yeah, it's a bit dark down the back there. One of my fluorescents has decided to give up the ghost. It's been doing that for a while now. So I've got myself a couple of LED lighting buttons. So that's the first job. So yeah, just give you a little bit of update on the car as well. Show you a couple of the jobs I'm doing at the moment, and although I've had a week off over Christmas, I'm back on it now, so looking forward to cracking on with the build, so stick around. So here's a couple of things that I've had for Christmas from some of my sponsors. These two very nice mugs are from Louise, my partner's daughter, and they'll come in very useful for when my mates come round to see me in the garage. Yeah, over here from another one of my sponsors is an Expel Air fan, which is going to be very useful in a spray booth. So that's got to be something that I'm wiring up. So thank you very much for Christian for donating that to the channel. Much appreciated. So there's my bench. A few things on the bench. It's getting a bit untidy at the minute, but because of the work I've been doing yesterday. That incidentally is my favourite, one of my favourite tools, that bench vise. It's absolutely brilliant. Rotating swivel base, fantastic. It's like having another pair of hands in the garage. It's absolutely brilliant. So what am I up to? Right, as you can see, that fluorescent tube is certainly not playing ball today. It was dodgy yesterday, and it's finally given up the ghost today, so it's a bit dark back here. What's happening? The dehumidifier is running perfectly. It's keeping everything in check, which I'm pleased about. I'll just show you this. That's one of our latest additions. It keeps a check on the humidity over a 24-hour period. So it has over the last 24 hours it's been as high as 60 and as low as 49. It's currently at 55%. So something that's important to me to keep things rust free in the garage as I'm working. Something else that was kindly given to me over Christmas from my niece. Thank you very much, Louise, for that. Sorry, thank you very much, Lucy, for that. Yeah, a place close to my heart. Only ever been once, but definitely want to go again. Being a biker, it's something that we both enjoy, motorcycling. So yes, thank you, Lucy. Yeah, for that. Thank you very much. So back round to the powder coating area. In here I need to maximise as much space as possible, so what I'm going to be doing is putting these wooden brackets on the wall and a couple of cross members which are there, and that'll allow me to install my Black & Decker workmate above the toilet, so that I can do some my grinding and polishing in here, and keeping the dust down to a minimum in this space. I'm going to be fitting probably up there on the wall the extractor fan, That's probably the best place for it, looking at the outside and the way the wind blows around the outside. It's got a backdraft shutter on it, so that's going to be pretty useful, keeping the draft out and the humidity down in the garage. So over to the car. You can see we kind of finished off last video with the radiator grille bars being fitted. There's one more thing I do need to do, and that's to make the top brackets which fit on here, fit about there actually, between, so that it locates the top grille bar bracket to the back of the radiator shell. These holes here, well, these circles here will represent where the holes will be for the rubber that laces up and over through there, then underneath the bracket for the top grille bars, and then back out through that hole and into there for the edge of the radius of the bonnet, as you can see. And then the back edge will be resting on a new support here that I need to make, and that's obviously got a rubber bumper on it as well. So this stage of the build is probably, it's the most challenging, but probably not, well, it is rewarding, but it's not going to be like as rewarding as the final, the nice bit where you strip everything back down and you paint it all and reassemble it. That's going to be the best part of the build. But this is very much a very necessary, important part of the build, to make sure that you've got everything that you need in the right place. And with it being a one-off build, as each of these gentries are, they're all unique to the person that's building them, that you have to get the things in the right place, and drill all the holes you need to, make all the brackets that you need to, focus on getting all the work, all the hard work done, all the fitting done. So even though it doesn't look great because a lot of it's rusty and unpainted or chip paint, it's very much a very necessary and important part of the build. And then once it's done, you can take it all apart and look forward to the next bit, which will be the best bit, really. And it is, and the bit I'm looking forward to the most. But nevertheless, you've got to do it. It's painful, but you've got to do it. So first thing, apologies for the lighting. I've got my new addition there, a little mobile LED light, which is helping to light up the bits I want to talk about this morning. You can probably see there, hopefully you can, that's the back of the radiator, and the silver part there is the shroud that I made for the fan. And you can probably see a rather dark this area here. There's a hole here. What I've had to do is I've had to cut the fan guard, the fan shroud that I made, and drop the fan as low as I possibly can to the bottom of the fan shroud. You probably can't quite see that, but I've had to do that in order to miss this pulley. This sticks out quite a way, and you can see I've got some cloth there between the fan and the water pump pulley. So with that being lower now, the fan obviously is in place. I will have to make a new fan shroud, which is not really a problem. It'll still it's the best thing for cooling anyway, to have a fan shroud, but it puts the fan below the pulley now, so I've got a little bit more room. And this piece here, this is off I found it in a scrapyard many years ago. It's off a Triumph 1300 TC, and it originally mounts the other way around, with the filler cap here being over in this area here. But yesterday I had a bit of a brainwave, and I thought I'll just turn it around and see how much space I've got. So I'm quite happy with that position of it now. And you can just see at the back of here, there, that's the old radiator filler cap, which sits underneath the top grill bar bracket, which is this white paper. It's still got the white paper on it from when I stuck it on to cut it out from the CAD drawing I did. I do need to tweak this slightly to bend it. It's not sitting flat at the moment, so the next job is to take the grill off, the shell off, straighten that out, and see if I can get myself a bit more space. But I think ultimately what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing this this filler off the top of the radiator, and getting a piece of brass and soldering that on to black that up. So the way you'll fill the radiator up will be through the filler here, which is as it was on the Triumph 1300 TC. This shows the other side of it. There's two outlets on this, which is, I find it a bit confusing. I don't need those two outlets. This one here is a smaller diameter than that one, so that one I'll be using as the top hose, which will just go round and through to the top of the radiator there. And the bottom hose will come off the back of the water pump and down to the bottom there. You can just see it there. That's the bottom hose filler off the radiator. So currently the radiator is sitting on a chair, on a stool, on a piece of wood, but it's all the things you need to do so you can mock it up. The other thing you can probably see just under there is that's the sensor, the temperature sensor for the temperature gauge. But because I want to run the fan off another separate temperature sensor, then probably what I might do, I might, obviously when this has all been blasted and cleaned up, weld this end up, or put a aluminium plug in there and drill and tap it and put another temperature sensor in there, so that way it'll block up this tube which I don't need and give me a place to put my temperature sensor for the electric fan, so that I don't need to switch the thing off and on myself. And you know, it's one of those things you're going to forget when you're in traffic and it starts to overheat. So that's pretty much it for the car for now. Got to crack on with the getting the facilities back up and running and improving. What will I be doing next year? Obviously carrying on with the car build. I will be putting out a couple of videos on powder coating specifically. I have found some very interesting things when doing the powder coating. There's nothing like doing a job yourself to actually find the problems, find the things that you wouldn't expect. So I've recorded some footage on that, some interesting things, and hopefully you'll find that interesting. So there'll be some powder coating videos. I am going to put something on about the wire wheel adapters. I've took some footage on that, and I'll talk in more depth about the problem that I had with my own adapters and what I'll be doing to overcome that. But it strikes me as a potential safety issue out there, so people with wire wheels, tune into this channel, and hopefully you'll sleep well at night, or you'll have cause to check yours over as I did mine. I think it comes with being an engineer at heart. 41 years at Rolls-Royce. It kind of makes you quite thorough on everything that you do. So anyway, I'll call it a day there. I'll wind this video up and get it published. I wish you all a very healthy, happy and prosperous 2022. And if you're watching this in the middle of July, then you've not been keeping up to date with my channel. But hey ho, not everybody likes this kind of stuff. So happy New Year to everybody, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the important thing. I have got 32 subscribers now, which I'm very, very pleased about, and thank you very much to all of those. Special thanks goes out to Louise and Christian and Steve and Stuart not forgetting Sophie, one of my youngest channel subscribers, and her mother too, who incidentally shares the same date of birth as to when I actually bought this car, so I won't give her age away, but thank you very much, Ali, thank you for subscribing. To everybody else, I know I've got a few subscribers that I don't know who they are, so thank you very much to all of those. I was hoping to pick up a few more subscribers from the Gentry register. There's 400 members out there, so over 400, so maybe you've all finished your cars and are not really interested, but that's entirely up to you. But it would be nice if I could get a few more Gentry Club members on board with this. Hopefully those of you that are still building your cars and are struggling with a little bit of motivation, then some of this stuff that I'm putting together might help and motivate you. I have got the luxury of time on my hands because I can spend 7 days a week working on this. I know not everybody has that luxury, but maybe I can help a few of you out there overcome a few technical problems, things that you're scratching your head over and you don't know how to overcome them. I know there's been a lot of help in the journals over the years, but there's nothing like seeing a bit of video footage and maybe I can be of some help. So my contact details are in the link below or on my channel, so you can always email me and ask me some questions, and I'll be very, very happy to help you out. So without further ado, Happy New Year everybody, and look forward to seeing you all in 2022. All the best now, take care, bye bye.